Hello. I want to take a moment to address the news you received today. As educators, we believe deeply in the power of knowledge to transform people, societies, nations, and the world. And that is why you and I have invested our lives in passing our knowledge on to the next generation. We have accepted the high calling of setting our students and those that they influence up for success. If we want to inspire trustworthy, effective leaders capable of shaping caring communities, then we must be trustworthy, effective leaders ourselves. That means we must ask the hard questions, listen to the hard truths, and be willing to make the hard decisions. If you're familiar at all with the rapidly evolving landscape of higher education today, you know that refusing to evolve with it leads to stagnation, and that stagnation has led to the demise of many institutions like ours. Our situation today is not unique. Our response to it must be. And so rather than issuing a short-sighted, knee-jerk response to our budget deficit or the myriad of uncontrollable factors impacting higher education right now, we commissioned a thorough, data-driven analysis of our program offerings. Our goal was not to discover what would save the most money, but what would most strengthen this institution and sustain it for years to come. What we discovered was eye-opening. You've likely already heard me share that nearly 70% of our undergraduate students are in 8 majors, and 95% of our students are in 21 majors. The university offers 51 majors, and some currently have only 1 or 2 students. 25% of our faculty are teaching less than 5% of our students. A system like this does not allow every student to have the educational experience they deserve, nor is it wise business practice. And that is why, after much deliberation, we have made the difficult decision to close some programs and reinvest in others. It is also why we are reconfiguring our academic structure to minimize bureaucracy, inefficiencies, and redundancies, and maximize autonomy and accountability. This course of action comes from the Board of Trustees, who directed the university leadership team and me to make the hard but necessary choices to optimize our programs and structures now so that we can enhance our education quality, financial stability, and institutional health for generations to come. They did so because they believe strongly in this institution and in its unique ability to provide students with undeniably life-changing experiences, as do I. I understand this is heavy news that affects the livelihoods of our friends and colleagues. It is not easy. Our faculty and staff are the lifeblood of our institution and key drivers of our success. When some of us hurt, all of us hurt. Yet the fear of pain should not keep us from upholding our obligation to prepare our students for the world that awaits them after graduation. And while it's true that some majors will go away, the knowledge in them is passed on from our generation will not be lost. In fact, in many cases, it will be shared more freely and among even more students. Plans to deeply integrate the arts, critical thinking, leadership skills, language acquisition, and other hallmarks of a well-rounded education into the student experience are already being made and will set Lynchburg apart as an innovative, forward-thinking institution where students thrive. Yes, knowledge transforms people, systems, and societies. And now that we know how our institutional strengths and weaknesses impact our effectiveness, we must allow this knowledge to transform us too. As educators, it is our calling. As Hornets, it is our privilege. Thank you for continuing to invest in our wonderful students and through them, our future. I appreciate you and all that you do.